back to Outer Wilds. It is now my intention to play Echoes of the Eye, the DLC which I've never completed, despite the original game being one of the very first things I did on YouTube. However, in preparing for this playthrough, I realized that I actually remember very little of the base game. So at first, I thought I would remind myself real quick of what we've been up to by maybe watching my own videos, which, by the way, look terrible now, even to my eye, just from a technical perspective. Or maybe watching someone else's playthrough and experiencing it that way. But then I realized I was actually gifted with a unique opportunity. One many Outer Wilds players are dreaming of, I expect. And that is the opportunity to make a second first playthrough. Now obviously I still remember some of the details, I remember the basic gist, so this is likely going to go much faster and I won't be tumbling around all that much. But still, I forgot a lot. I only remember the very vague outlines of maybe some of the puzzles and some of the story, so this is essentially going to be my second first playthrough. That explodes. That flies off. This, I think, is Giant's Deep.
There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go.
All systems go.
I'm glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight re-entry grade aluminum alloys, you know.
You won't need to.
Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever.
Sure. Now, before you ask, no, this is not an update. The voice acting is courtesy of the amazing, actually incredibly high quality from what I can tell, voice acting mod for Outer Wilds. How do I eat it? Is it not edible yet? Eat. Oh, eat. Right here. Cool. I am playing modded. Everything is going to be voiced, and the reasoning behind it is originally I didn't read anything in my first playthrough. I'm not very good at reading English, and I'm certainly not a good voice actor. And for this one, I did intend to read things out loud, but then I realized that there's no point in me using my stupid voice reading things. Instead, I can just install a professionally... I can just install a professionally made voiceover mode. Voiceover mod.
Hey, it's you!
That's... this sounds a bit less professional.
Slate said you're blasting off of your ship today. I'm really
Kinda
excited to
fitting.
see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind.
I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it?
Yeah! We recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters.
Yeah.
Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got.
Do I actually have to? Because I recall this model ship being harder to control than the actual thing. Oh, and also you cannot tell... Yeah, I really cannot tell the depth. Oops. Nope. There we go. I landed. Successfully. Ooh. Wow, that was totally intentional, by the way. 100% intentional. Okay, I landed. Cool. We're done. I'm done here.
What a landing! I guess that's why Slate lets you fly the real thing, huh?
Yep, I'm a pro. I'm not gonna land it on the moon. Well, on... what's the moon called? Atle Rock, I think? Let's hear some more voices.
Hey yo, hatchling! I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's, you, me, and Gaussen, open up a bottle of the good stuff.
The good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge.
An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things.
Sure. What are we hunting here? What are we gathering? This planet is barren. Hello there.
You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh?
I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high.
Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets.
Thank you. Outer Wilds Ventures presents Postcards from Orbit. Use satellite camera. Forward snapshot, rear view snapshot. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Is that actually it? No, it's... Is it? So, I'm not confident if this is affected, but theoretically this could be another mod I have installed, which is, I don't think, major. I don't have any more major mods installed. Okay, this is the village. I don't have any major mods installed, nothing for content or anything like that. I just installed a couple of quality of life things and niceness things, and one of them is my scout pictures are going to be colored. Alright, nothing is interactive here, except maybe this pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Well, Feldspar also remains, although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight. That day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Feldspar survived. Feldspar survived alright. Pretty sure. Is that a note? No. Alright. Let's proceed.
So, it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. It's about time you built a new, less flammable one.
I built a new, less flammable one.
That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word.
Launchpad is flammable?
You didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably.
Yeah, it'll probably definitely be fine for mine.
Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you've any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you?
Tell me about the traveler's instruments.
Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's church drums, Rybeck's banjo, and Galbral's flute.
Okay, that's immediately telling me my pronunciation of some of these names was incorrect. I thought it was Shirt and Rebeck, but apparently it's Chert and Rybeck.
And Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Though Feldspar's been missing for a long time, sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down.
That I can. That I can. Okay, up to the observatory is that way. And that's the way we're gonna go. I'm actually playing... well, let's start here.
Hello, astronaut.
Hi. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker.
We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate. and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it.
Sure, let's play.
Woo! Okay, here are the rules. Belina and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting.
I think I even remember where to find them. Should be... There you are, I can see you. I can totally see you. Do I need to actually go and find the child kid person? I can see you. Right there. Hello.
Aw, you found me? But my hiding spot was super good.
It was, but I also have a signal scope.
Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay?
Sure, no problem. Oops. Oops. Shame I don't have the suit yet. Maybe I should have gotten the suit first. Not like this matters, honestly. I'm not sure why I'm even doing this. It is not my intention to go this slowly. I'm actually playing with a brand new gamepad, which I just got very recently.
I won? I'm happy.
You only won because you were further away from me. I found you first.
Thanks for playing with us.
Sure, no problem. So, I'm not used to it in the hands, and I'm just having a little bit of trouble controlling my movements here. Hopefully it'll get better as I get used to it. Actually, a good rhyme.
You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand.
I'm not sure what I did before, what kind of hand I was landing.
Big water planet Giant Sea. That's where I'd go.
Why's that?
One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabro told me about their first trip to Giant Sea. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly, Gabro couldn't go any further.
Tell me more.
I will. I was just pausing dramatically, as though exercising a will of its own. The water was refusing to let Gabro go any deeper. It held Gabro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something.
I wonder.
And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast.
Was there sap wine involved during Gabro's campfire story?
Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here?
Yeah, the story was actually true, wasn't it? Sap wine wasn't involved. It's nighttime already. Am I gonna go in the cave? I think I'm... Well, I can visit, I guess.
Hi, astronaut!
Hello.
You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence?
I do.
Dawson said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome.
Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you.
Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad, it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful.
I see. So outside of space, I'm fine to walk into it. Sure, no problem.
Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and
Was clearly
dangerous
associated
substance that's
with
invisible to
the
the naked
crystals.
eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Hornfells.
I see. Yeah, see, this is... all the cameras are colored. I believe this is not supposed to be colored in the original. Is there anything there? I don't think there is, right? Yeah, this is just emptiness. There's a lot of emptiness in Outer Wilds, to be fair. Zero G Cave. Hello.
Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch.
Oh, we
I've
gotta.
got training set up if you want a refresher.
We gotta go say hi.
Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch.
Hello.
Nerves getting the better of you?
Right. Like you weren't nervous for your first flight.
Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space.
Nah. I think I'm ready for the real deal.
Darn right you are. Don't get yourself killed out there, you hear? Not after I put this much work into training you.
Yeah, I've trained enough.
Go on. Go make Outer Wilds Ventures proud.
I will. I will. Let's go up to the observatory deck. Oh, and also there's the tree.
Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky.
There's no weather on this planet.
There are. My signal scope is set to the Outer Wilds frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means you're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool.
Equip signal scope. There's whoever that is. I remember not. I can also, well, I think that will be better from the large deck. How would you build both that and this at the same time? Right next to each other too. Hello. Scout launcher. Northwest Geyser Mountains. Yeah, I can see some geysers. Here's scout launcher. Aim launcher. Yep. There's the mountains. Can retrieve the scout using magic. Ooh. Using magic Nomai time technology. Young Bart crater. Crater, still, I don't understand. The crater looks fresh, right? There's smoke coming from it. As if the impact was just... as if the impact just happened. Just now. Nomai ruins. Ooh. Oh, that's quite far. Quite far out, yeah. Okay, we're gonna... I think we're gonna want to visit that. I'm gonna start by exploring Timber Hearth, I think. Then which this way? Quantum Grove. Quantum Grove Crater. I think this new gamepad is even more clicky than my old one, which my old one was like 10, 15 years old, I don't know. It was DualShock 3. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the microphone is picking up the sounds of me pressing the buttons, but there's nothing I can do about it. Not really. Ooh. It's fancy architecture. What's up with this? Ow. Let me in. Oh well. Proceed to the observatory. I wonder if signs are voiced in the observatory in Hornfell's voice.
Outer Wilds Ventures
They
founding members. Clockwise from the top left. Hornfels, Gossett, Slate, and Feldspar.
Hornfels. Gossan. Slate. Feldspar. And Esker. Who's Esker? Why is Esker not? Yeah, and these are developers, of which there are... No, yeah, no, they are. There aren't as many as I expected, actually.
Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Hearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth, and, later, made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Addle Rock.
It's not like the Addle Rock takes a lot of work to land on. The Addle Rock is right there, you can basically jump up to it. As in jump with your legs.
These pieces of Nomai writing were essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a certain point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author.
We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long.
Fortunately, the Adeloc's lack of atmosphere will make the calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Fortunately, the Adeloc's lack of atmosphere will...
We're nearly ready.
Calibration.
Felix and I...
Okay, so they've constructed something, and they're locating something from Addle Rock. Ooh, I didn't talk to the guy.
Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh geez, do not break it.
I won't.
Ugh,
It'll break
ignore
on
me,
its
okay?
own.
I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling?
I'm excited.
Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue?
Just here for the launch codes.
Yeah, I get that you're dying to head out into space, but seriously, you've got to see the statue before you go.
Well, it's
an
right there. I've
amazing
seen
find.
it just now.
Makes me wish we could see what a real-life Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear?
You have fur. It is strange to see a Nomai without a mask.
This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in this solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them.
See. There's a satellite. New exhibit. Okay, I'm not gonna read. Well, should I? No, I'm actually scared. I think this is essentially the entry point to the DLC. Ooh, as well as maybe that radio station. Well, no, I think reading is
The
definitely
radio
going to be
tower
safe.
here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system.
I see.
These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system.
Well, above and below are of course relative terms in outer space.
Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts.
I see. I actually have a mod for that. It's gonna be a fancy display, which I think you'll see soon enough.
The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation.
Ah, yes.
The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play.
Most certainly
But Gabbro
are
claims
multiple
that the
universes.
rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever's actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy.
Gone. Reliably gone. It always moves when you stop looking at it, and it appears wherever you weren't looking. In this case it's simple because there's only 3 locations, but it's gonna get much harder.
Stars
eventually.
like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract.
Is this the star contracting?
As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the
That's
outer
not
layers to
contracting, that's
expand.
expanding.
The
Yeah,
star
okay.
has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun.
Oh no, one day. Oof. I wonder when that comes.
This crystal was taken from a Nomai rune on Brittle Hollow.
On Brittle Hollow.
It seems to create a local gravity
Makes sense.
distortion, and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out.
Sure. Here we are. Disoriented.
This crystal, it seems to...
This looks... wait. This looks similar to my ship, but it's not actually my ship.
The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space.
Sure.
What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers, and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes.
Only 3 eyes.
The
Yeah,
Nomai
Hearthians
body
have 4.
was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Hearthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system.
It's interesting because we don't actually see, I don't believe, we don't see any underwater infrastructure for Hearthians.
Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions.
It's not very intricate, to be honest. Pretty basic. Alright, I think that's not it. Yeah, that's not at all everything for the museum. What is this?
Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion?
The motion of the atoll rock.
The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the atoll rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now.
That it is. That it is. This thing is alive, but hovering in space. How do you feed it?
This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere.
Or is it... Oh, it's not actually in water, it's like floating in air with some magic mist around it. Probably. Okay. Now that's it, let's proceed. The observatory. The observatory is also kind of like the launch command center, isn't it? With tracking capabilities. Can I watch something? No? No? Ooh.
Hornfell's observations. This is incredible! At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. This image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined.
Your previous imagination must have been huge, because thousands is nothing.
This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the further away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning?
And if the universe is expanding, what is it expanding into? Ooh! Map. Wow. Fancy. The Hourglass Twins. Yep. And you can see the vertical satellite. I do believe this wasn't here before. How do I zoom? Okay, here's some zoom. What's up with this? Not sure. Dark bramble, giant's deep. I don't think you can actually, yeah, you cannot actually see the thing close up. Satellite, it's just a red dot. Okay.
There you are.
We're gonna need to check it out eventually.
Observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground.
Yay!
And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space?
I'm going to learn more about the Nomai.
I might have guessed as much. There's no sense in making a translator tool if you're not going to use it to translate anything.
Of course.
We've barely scratched the surface of the Nomai writing in our solar system, so we still know very little about them. We've no idea if they originated here or traveled here, or why they disappeared. That tool of yours should prove indispensable in solving the mystery of this ancient species. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch.
I'm ready to die in space.
I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch?
You just said you were not for superstition.
At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could have persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Launch codes. By the way, that's Morse, right? That's Morse code. Dash 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 dot dot dash dot. I should look it up. I don't speak Morse code. It's moving. It's eating my brain. What was up with that? It definitely opened its eyes. The eyes were not open originally. These ones. Yeah. It does remind me of a goat from Earth. Especially with those irises. I wonder if I can talk about this incident to Hornfels.
Hello again. Was there something you needed?
No thanks, I'm good.
Take care.
Actually, let's ask about
Hello
Feldspar.
again. Was there something you need? Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Worlds, along with our flight coach Gosson, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosson did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless though. Nothing scared them. They test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. Was there something you needed? Take care.
We're gonna have to find Feldspar. We're not gonna turn back around. Anyways, now that we have the launch codes...
Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue?
The statue looked at me, it was not me looking at the statue.
Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination?
Yeah, except real.
Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking?
No, that statue's definitely weird.
I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why?
No clue.
Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. To know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay?
Of course.
Good luck and safe flying.
That's interesting. Why would you need such a huge log if your actual point of contact is a thin metal piece? It's a bit strange. I mean, I guess that's fine. So, oof, I think I might be dead. No, I'm not dead. That's good. Wait, but I skipped a piece of dialogue, I think. I need to... Where am I? Where? How did I get here? What is this? Of course I had to get lost before even getting my suit. Okay, let me... I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get the suit. And then I'm gonna talk to the final NPC. Aha, here we are. Oh, I thought... Yeah, I thought I could reach the tower from down there, but actually looks like I can't.
Oh, the astronaut, tell me, what can I do for you? Enjoy.
Yeah, I'm just exercising using the gamepad sticks to turn slowly and gradually, softly.
Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry.
Yeah, what? Autopilot avoidance system? So there is no avoidance system in my ship? So I shouldn't use autopilot. I see. There she is. Suit up. Okay, let's suit up. Let's see if I still remember how to use this thing. Yep. I kind of do. Where do I need to go? I think I fell off around here somewhere. Yeah. That's
Hello,
right.
astronaut. Are you going into space today?
That I am.
Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did?
Don't worry, I'll come back.
That's what Feldspar said too.
I won't.
But they never did. Hornfils will be really sad if you don't come back, like how it makes them sad to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too.
I won't get lost. That's not an issue. Okay, why am I going on the elevator? If I can... Actually, can I? See if I can reach the tower from down here. Yes. Looks like I can. Or refuel. Let's refuel. Okay, how's the ship looking? Return jetpack. Ship log. Okay, I've already got a bunch of zero-G cave. Oh no, I did not explore the zero-G cave. I should go and explore that eventually. Lunar ruins? Question mark. Okay, we did hear about lunar ruins. Oh, we also did hear about Jan's Deep and Gabbro. Yeah, Gabbro went to Jan's Deep. Namai statue in the observatory. But I think Gabbro was also the guy who we can't actually focus on the sun. Gabbro was also the person who couldn't get into Giant's Deep. Alright. Let's see if I remember how to use this thing. That's no issue. Okay, so I think my basic idea is that first I want to explore Timber Hearth. So here's the first spot we can explore. Hello. So we've seen this with the Signal Scout. And this is the landing crater, and this...
Hey, oh hatchling. Thought you had taken that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon, and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look.
Is that a dark bramble seed?
You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before.
It doesn't look
so
like
you're
dark
probably
bramble.
onto something there. Whatever
Very
it
much
is,
so.
it put down roots in a hurry.
Yeah, and it's gonna turn our planet into dark bramble. That's a problem.
I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later.
That's a good
and
idea.
no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can.
Sure,
I'll
hope you
have to
succeed.
get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tough can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does.
Obvious hints.
That's a good way to lose an orb or two.
Thick. Laying on thick that I need to use. Oops, that's not... Okay, so this is another mod I have. I think it's not actually very useful, but I have access to my ship log from the suit. There's more to explore here. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here. It has already taken root. Yeah, so we're gonna use signals. We're gonna use the scout. Okay, there it is. Error. Duplicate signal. It is inside of some weird space, which I know with hindsight is inside of Dark Bramble. And there's a fish. We can also see a campfire. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in. Well.
Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. Need something from me, hatchling?
I threw a little scout into the seed.
You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside?
Oh yeah, I teleported.
Well, this is gonna be a short to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3, just in case.
Yeah, I sure hope that works. I have no clue how it would work. Yeah, so we can see duplicate signal. One is in here and one is all the way out in the outer reaches of the solar system. 26 kms, which makes absolutely no sense for the size of the solar system, but that's fine. Anyway, wait, I think... Are we done here? Let me land and double check. I want to be done. Let me double check. Wait, not here. Here. Ship log. Dark Bramble seed. Inside the seed. Yeah, this is fully explored, I think. Right. Map mode. Dark Bramble seed. Yep, completely explored. 0G cave. I'm gonna need to do some other time. For now, let's keep exploring Timber Hearth. I've seen some Nomai runes somewhere. Let's try to find those. Oh, there's some. Are those the ones? Not sure. Yeah, I still remember how to use this thing essentially. Hello, runes. Ooh, that's big. Anything written? I recall these things having writing in them. But apparently not now. For some reason, I don't know why. And these... I vaguely recall being teleporters. But again, it's not working, and I'm not sure what's up. Wait! Don't fall! Don't fall! No! I fell too far. Didn't want to fall this far. Huh. Okay, it looks like the bridge goes over the crater and into the waterfall. Check this out. Is there any writing on here or anything like that? Oh, there is a picture. Large tree and some more trees. I don't think that's... By the way, let me get rid of this. Okay, I think I'm gonna want to follow the bridge. I have zero recollection of this. me into a cave. Here we go. There's something. Mining site to be. Door stuck. Door stuck. Those are some of my remains. That's not very nice of them. How? Why did that happen? Oh. Yeah, somehow Nomai just died in the mine. Okay. I wanna go there, but I don't wanna go in the water flowing down. Should I jump down? Should I try to just sidestep the water? We can. Hello there.
I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires.
The Ash Twin project.
Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin?
Towers.
The completed towers I've seen are quite large.
No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core.
Chamber inside Ash Twin's core.
I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Half's ore only for constructing the shell. If, eventually, life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create.
Isn't this... If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly.
What?
I thought you'd forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus.
I don't get the
If
fun.
they're sealing off all...
How else would he improve?
Coleus.
I'm still amazed.
Scroll. There's a scroll. Drop scroll. Any more scrolls? Anyone? Okay, looks like this is the destination of that lift. Not a dead Nomai. So lots of dead Nomai. Any more scrolls around? Ooh, I think I see. No, this is not a scroll. Check that out. Okay, this is also not a scroll. No scrolls. Okay, let's see. Projection stone. There we go. Ooh, hello there. Ash Twin projection stone. Some Nomai masks. 3 of which lit. 1 unlit. Wait, not 1. The rest lit. One of them probably not sure. Drop Ash Twin projection stone. Not yet. What's up with this? Is that just a light? I think that, yeah, that's just a light. Okay.
My gratitude for the latest shipment, ONO. This one should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project.
Why is this orange?
My gratitude. Once we've finished off the shell that
Yarrow.
seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. My
Okay, that's kind of
This is
pointless.
exciting news. Could I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted
An
to
extra
help.
set of eyes. That's, by the way, nice touch. Not an extra pair of eyes, but an extra set of eyes. Because they don't have 2 eyes, they have 3 eyes. If she is complete, I'd be delighted to help.
We'd be grateful if you would. We'd be
Again,
grateful if you
Yarrow
would.
uses
the more eyes,
orange
the
for
better,
some reason.
as the smallest flower opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin could lead to disaster.
Sure. Ship log updated. I can view it right here, Timber Hearth. Nomai mines. And it looks like that's it for the Nomai mines. Like I've actually explored everything. But there was stuff down below. Let's try to go down. Like here. No! I fell. Water. Cracks. And... what's up with that? These... oh, I think this is the mining operation. Yeah, that's probably from the drill or something. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be from the drill. Oops. No, wait, I didn't mean to go in there. Already been up top. I seem to recall there being something underwater here, no? I don't really see anything. No, probably not then. Look for geysers. Go up. Oh, all the way up. Alright, that's helpful actually, thank you. We could have closed the door behind ourselves. No need for that. Oh, maybe there's stuff down below here. Yep, told you.
After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so, unfortunately, we'll have to mine one of the other sites.
Oh, that's very considerate of them. Wouldn't be safe for the native life. I think that's us. I think this is Hearthians. So this must have happened so long ago.
After
We evolved.
On the opposite hand, new life! This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them.
2A? Where's 2A? Is this 2A? No. Wait, where's 2A? I wanna... oh, is 2A
I was watching
our
them once
crater?
during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata.
This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there.
Site 2B is safe. Coleus says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here.
Site 2B is safe. I think that was... yeah, this was Site 2B. We've just seen Site 2B. Oh, and we can continue to travel. Kind of low on fuel, unfortunately. Yeah, we can do this. Is that down below? Or that's not down below, that's just... hello there. Yeah, this is just some junk. Oops. No, not the scout. Oh, whatever. It says the scout provides me Outer Wilds Ventures. Is this from our... under... what? Is this from our underwater dwelling capabilities? Let's continue exploring underwater. There's not... what is... where is Site 2A? Don't throw me up. Don't. Thank you. Oh, it's quite the system. Is this 2A now? I mean, this looks just like an empty room. Yeah, this is empty completely. Let's proceed. Oh, except this way. It's my ship. Too far. Oh, we're back. And I didn't read one of the pieces of text.
They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Malore once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly.
Okay, I want to go up now, please. If that's okay with you. Thank you. Very helpful. But I need to get back to my ship. Where's the... Also... some music is happening. Let's try jump here. That's what I wanted to do. Oof. Yep. Lots of... what's it called? Strange matter? Oh no. What's that? What is that? I don't remember. Oh, actually, I do. I know what that is. That's ash twins. One of them is ash twin, the other is some other kind of twin. And apparently I'm back here. So, clearly, we're in the time loop. The statue seems to be returning my memories to me. And the sun explodes conveniently right at the end of my time loop, although I'm not sure how exactly that would work. Well, not supposed to be sure, although with my hindsight I have an inkling what might be happening.
You ready to get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled and ready to go.
Did I just die?
Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased.
That I kinda did.
I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy.
Yeah, I have a reason to be jumpy. You know what, let's go try to tell Hornfills. It's, I think... well, whatever. I'm gonna get the suit for faster transportation. And I'm gonna try to go to the observatory and tell Hornfills about the sun exploding. I don't remember what happens. Ooh, hello.
Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes.
That
Bet
it
you
did.
wished you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too.
Oh, I did.
I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Was there something you needed? Take care.
That's it. I can't even tell Hornfills about the sun exploding. What about this guy? Oh, also, Hornfels is not trying to give me my launch codes.
Hey, look at this. I'm not even.
That's a little inconsistent, by the way. Because
Hey, I
I'm
was
not
just
supposed to
about to come
have them.
find you. Look, look, look! You've got to see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open.
That they are.
They used to be closed.
I know.
Probably should have started with that. And now they've opened. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro? Or maybe Ryback? Oh, stars, this is so exciting, it's making my stomach hurt.
Well, we've seen the eyes open in our last cycle. Well, in our previous cycle, which was also... Oh no, I'm in trouble. Which was also our first. Come on. Yay, there we go. What do we want to explore next? Did I actually see everything on Timber Hearth? I think so, actually. So these mountains have geysers, which I could jump into and end up in the water, which I have already explored. Yeah, let's go out of the atmosphere. Actually, no, there's also... So these are the Nomai ruins, which we have just been exploring, and that is mining site to whatever be. Ooh, this is the radio station. You know what? I'm not gonna go here yet. I remember that in the base game, nothing's supposed to be there. Yeah, but this is where I will go. No, that's not it. See, it's hard to orient yourself. This rock, especially considering the fact I have to control the ship. Maybe here. Yeah, I think here is good. Oops. It was not a very soft landing, but it works. I don't think we've gone here yet. Yep. This is a good spot. I don't know what's on that tree, but I believe this is gonna be the Quantum Grove. I think so. Hello? Ooh.
Church research notes, property of Church. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it.
Sure. Can I switch frequency to quantumness? Wait, I cannot.
I've detected it's very simple. We don't know.
Yeah. I don't see any option. I think you're supposed to be able to hear quantumness with the signal scope. Well, this, by the way, looks very man-made, Hearthian made, very even. It's way too even for being a natural formation. Oh yeah, there's quantum poetry. Is it there? There we go. Okay, the quiet shade across old bark. It's always dark in the ancient glade. I recognize the shape of the rhyme, but I don't know what it's called. Something I can do, this is yet another thing which I can do with mods, is I can take snapshots of things like this, but then I can upload them to my ship. So I can like take pictures of stuff. I don't know if I actually want to or need to for any reason. I'm afraid that might break the quantum stuff a little bit. So I'm gonna try not to upload any quantumness. Oh! Oh! I already uploaded a piece of quantumness. That's a quantum rock. Yep. Grove shard. Ship log updated. Signal identified. Grove shard. Frequency discovered. Quantum fluctuations. Okay, now I have the frequency. Now I have the frequency. Okay, let's... I wanna try to get all the pieces of poetry. I think it's safe to upload these. Also, it's interesting that this thing is not... Oh no, it is disappearing. Okay, so it looks like the quiet shape... Wait, the quantum poetry remains... So it's just the same thing, except it's teleporting. I was hoping maybe there would be multiple parts to the poem, which I would need to find, but apparently not. Does it have a quantum frequency to it? Let's check. Yeah, it does have a quantum property to it somehow. Wait, no. Grove shard. Okay, it looks like I was accidentally looking at the quantum moon. Yep. I just accidentally caught the quantum moon right behind poetry, which is an interesting coincidence. What happens if I jump into this one? Nah, I think I know. Yeah, I will just end up in same underground water system. Please launch me up. Thank you. Exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Perfectly smooth landing. And we're back. I think now I have discovered everything onto the Hearth. I have explored everything. Actually, we can check. Let's fly off into space for the very first time, so that I don't have to land the ship. Oops. Match velocity with Timber Hearth now. And let's go and check the ship log. Oh, right. There was my mines. Ash Twin project. Yes. My mined ore from the site. Wait, but I want to see, yes, like this. Yeah, there's one thing still left, which is the 0G cave, which I don't really care about for now. Ash Twin project. The central chamber inside Ash Twin project was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective wall. Sure. Gabbro went to Giant's Deep. Dark Bramble, there's a seed. Dark Bramble on Timber Hearth. Quantum Moon, Shirts. Research notes mention the Quantum Moon that no Hearthian has ever been able to land on. I can actually go into the album, yep, like so, and check out my old pictures. I don't think there's much use to this, honestly. I think I might just forget it. Also, it seems like a nice thing you can do. Oh, and here's another thing. Let's match velocity. Let's go... where? I can go here. Yep. Check this out. This, the blue line, is my predicted trajectory, and you can see I am already starting to move along it. Yep. We're gonna go right next to Timber Hearth, and then it's not a stable orbit. It looks like we're gonna fly off into space, but for a brief while we have the orbit predicted. Anyways, I think a natural next place to go would be on Atoll Rock. Oops, I keep using the wrong button to lock on. I'm using the Dark Souls button, but this has a different joystick. Wow, my headlights are strong enough to light up half a planet. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the ruins immediately. So these, I think I should have something in my ship log about this. The Atoll Rock. Yeah, lunar ruins. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device. Yeah, but the device I think was called the locator. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's first go down and read what they have to say.
I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction.
I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all.
It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe.
Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Kazava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal.
Okay. That's the eye signal locator, and it is unable to
Where should
locate
this
the eye.
new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is.
Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun
Quantum
made its
moon
construction
locator
challenging.
on Ember
I
Twin.
wouldn't recommend building on that planet.
Wait, come again? The heat, but it is probably
Well,
constructed?
The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this
Hollow?
proposed locator.
Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Konoi would enjoy that immensely. He always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash.
I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately, then.
Alright.
Wow. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out to different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific? I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gotta get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above.
So that's, who's that gonna be? Is that Chert? No, I don't remember. Let's check out the locator. So this is gonna be pointing toward Brittle Hollow. Please locate Brittle Hollow for me. And there it is. What? Why am I getting a quantum signal from Brittle Hollow? Is there... Oh, keeps rotating. Is the quantum moon there? No, it's... Huh, that's interesting. Banjo. Who plays the banjo? Is it Ryback? Anyways, it's Brittle Hollow. Let's check out Giant's Deep. I wonder why it's just these planets. not any others. In the meantime, the Atoll Rock eye signal locator. Well done. What's with the sound here? What's with the sound? Is it the sound from the planet? Because this does sound like Giant's Deep, I think. Yeah, there it is. Right. What is the sun called? Can I see? Is it just the sun? Because the sun is Sol. It's the name of our particular. I feel like there was a name for it. Was there?
I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator.
The sun. No, they just call it the sun, lowercase s. That's strange. Yeah, it would have been cool if the star had a name. Sure. Yeah, and this is going to do nothing. I could potentially go for a ride, but I'm not going to. Okay. Looks like we found everything here. Refuel immediately, and let's go. I think refueling as soon as you enter the ship is a good habit to have. Honestly, this would have been... The Atoll Rock is so small, it would have been easier for me to just explore it on foot. I can just, yeah, use this. Just use the jetpack. Hello.
Eska's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybek's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine,
It's
but I'll
Rybek.
feel better once I can hear their music.
What? I picked it up.
Day 51. Listen to Chirk play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosson their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybek's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88.
I never checked.
It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better go talk to Nace.
Let's check. Yeah. Oh, right there. Yeah, this is... So this is a harmonica signal coming from the seed. Feldspar's harmonica. I think we've already seen... Oops. We off a little. I think we've already seen these field notes. On Timberhearth, was it? Hello there. Ooh. How are you doing?
Oh, hey, it's you. Ground Control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
What is this place?
Ha ha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're
No,
serious,
why are
aren't
you here? I mean,
That's just a
what are you doing here?
Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launchings and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timberhearth and keeping an eye on things. Don't go, anything else you wanted to ask?
Seems lonely up here.
I'm in touch with Ground Control. Listen gossip mostly, and they radio up the chat now and then. And when Ground Control forgets I'm up here, they usually do, I watch my little scat at the village.
They forget about you?
I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers, since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. Don't go, anything else?
Yeah, don't look up. Was that you whistling?
Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with the signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole was marked in red, but the Emerald.
Anyway, I'm not quite done with that work yet, I don't think. And also, while we're here, let's finally go into the Zero-G cave and get whatever log entries we can get from there. Where was that? We're around here, right? Actually, a bit further. I thought it was right next to the observatory, but it's actually next to the ghost matter field. Yep, here we go.
Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you?
I'm a natural.
Is that so? Funny, I seem to recall the first time you strapped on a jetpack, we had to come fish you out of the crater near the South Pole. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely...
Yes.
If you're looking for a little last-minute...
One repaired satellite coming up. Let's go. Same lift. Pretty. Where's the light coming from? Oh. I see. Flashlight. Huh, I wonder. Can I put this on? No. I cannot because I'm already... Okay, is this already 0G? No, this is not 0G yet. Hello there, tough.
Hey, nice of you to drop down.
Give me the dirt.
Some fresh dirt. Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different.
Oh hey, how about that?
Yeah, they were on firewatch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke. So they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me.
We know what crashed. We've already seen it. I've even launched a signal scout, or what's it called? It's just a scout, a little scout. Confusing scout with signal scope. Okay. I think this right here is the 0G cave. Yep, we're descending. Let's do some repairs. One done. Two more to go. Shouldn't be an issue. Oops. Wait. Chill. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain. Honestly, you don't need this skill to play the game. You pretty much don't need to repair the ship. It's very rare, especially not in 0G. Most likely you're gonna damage the ship when you're landing somewhere, because you went too fast. But at that point you can just stand on solid ground. You don't need to rotate. Well, you don't need to float in space to do the fixing. Okay, I think we are just about ready to leave. Oops. Oh, I cannot... Huh. That's interesting. I cannot actually use the booster when I'm in 0G. Booster is only usable under regular gravity conditions. I've done the repairs.
Hey, you're back. You need something?
Just getting in some 0G
So
time.
you're going in there, in the cave.
What?
What? No, I'm fine. Great. Great and fine.
You don't look fine.
Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I've got hand sweats.
Well, you don't need to go in there. That's fine. I've already done everything. Wait a minute. What's up here? Oh, nothing. Let's see. Nice. Exactly what I wanted to see. Nothing. Here's my trajectory. Oh, the 0G cave is actually quite far out, isn't it? It's on the other side of the planet.
Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training, and try not to hit anything big.
Sure thing.
I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there. And hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed, now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it?
Got it. Alright. Time to head back to Apple Rock. Wonder where this comes from. Probably one of the mountains, eh? I'm gonna run out of fuel at this pace. Yeah, I don't actually care. Let's go back. Let's go to the ship before I do run out of fuel. That's the museum. Okay. Honestly, I should have flown straight for the platform. I don't know why I did this. Cool. Let's check the ship log. My signal locator. Okay, we've learned a bunch of new things. Rebeck. Lunar lookout. 0G cave. Okay, there's the 0G cave. Eval this. Cave successfully repaired. Perfect. Let's check out Adel Rock. Yeah, there's more to find here, I think. No? No, I still think there's more. I don't feel like I've explored everything. Brittle Hollow? Yeah, we've got a bunch of... I think Brittle Hollow is probably gonna be my next destination, because we got a bunch of hints about things happening on Brittle Hollow. Yeah, they decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's south pole, as well as we can try to find and talk to Rebeck. South pole, yeah, so it's all about the observatory, which we've seen a small version of on the Atl Rock. Anyways, let's head over to Atl Rock. Oops. Keep trying to lock on Dark Souls style. Hello, what? Okay, disable autopilot. Let me just go on my own. Autopilot aborted. That's a safe enough landing. What do I want to see here? Ooh, there's a crashed ship. That's interesting for sure. Hello. Must be one of ours. Part of the old space program. It's so dark. Are we on the dark side of the moon? Ooh, what the heck? This is huge. Immediately I'm seeing something.
Church research notes, property of Church. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble.
The ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble.
I'd posit the outer rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies.
Oh.
To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system.
That's interesting. This is all ice. Very clear ice too. I haven't been to Dark Bramble, so I'm not yet ready to estimate how close this is to Dark Bramble. Or to Dark Bramble's outskirts. Ah, so this is, I see. This was the first Outer Wilds Ventures flag planted on the moon. Let's head back to the ship. Fuel. No new entries? None. Well, then I think that's it. So yeah, we do have a bunch of hints toward Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble is important. Yeah, Gabra went back to Giant's Deep, but Giant's Deep seems a little... Quantum Moon is an interesting thing. Giant's Deep seems a little opaque right now. I think I'm gonna head to Brittle Hollow. I want to investigate the south pole of Brittle Hollow. Wherever that would be, I'm probably gonna need to go into map mode. Oh, is that it? Yep, there we go. There's my trajectory changing as the autopilot accelerates us. And changing yet again. It's pretty pointless, but it is kind of fun. I hope we don't collide with the red thingy. I'm guessing that's the moon of Brittle Hollow. Should I do that first? Wait! No, don't crash. Don't crash. Yes, yes. Let's go to Hollow's lantern first. Why not? It's don't crash into it. Is there anything on here, or is it just barren, just covered in lava? Ooh, I'm seeing something. Let's go in. Okay, I think I should probably... I might want to go without the ship, to be honest. This is... Oh, this is tough to maneuver. I'm gonna try to go on foot. Oh, that's gonna end horribly. That ends horribly.